And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DH.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point guard. Now, here is Young. Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. That shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Now the Bucks moving it up. On the wing, Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Young with no one around, and it's off from three-point range. In the corner, Middleton with it. Holiday trying to free himself up. And the 3 off target. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Collins. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Trae Young. Middleton looking it over. Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Giannis. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Now Holiday after Chris Middleton missed from long range. The pass to Lopez. Hunter grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Huerter, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Middleton against Collins. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's DiVincenzo, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Launches it. And Drew Holiday with the 3. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
Certainly capable from distance. Defenses no longer dare Holiday to shoot from out there.
They get it back. Capella goes back up. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he recovers it. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Dunn. Bogdanovich out there with Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Herter in at the 2. Here is Forbes. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Dunn.
You have to be careful with the ball around Dunn. He'll pick it and send it back the other direction.
Lopez kicks to Forbes. Giannis passes to Connaughton. Tucker dishes to Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gallinari.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. And Young, here we go. Good.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Feeds it to Okongwu. And stolen by Portis. Tucker with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dunn passes to Gallinari. Back to Dunn. Now Young. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Here's Connaughton. To the wing on the left. Here is Forbes. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Forbes, defended by Young. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Young. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Holiday's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. To the left wing, all alone. The rebound by the Bucks. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks trailing. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Snell, that's good.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Chris Dunn. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Williams attacking, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Now here is Holiday. He has 5. For 3, Middleton sinks the triple. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Here's Williams outside Bogdanovic. He feeds it to Capella. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Holiday, and stolen by Bogdanovic. It's Williams with the drive. The dish to Hunter. Over Middleton. Capella, and so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. Milwaukee came out looking very confident. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 7. Now Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got the first points of the second half here for the Hawks.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. DiVincenzo with it. On the wing, Holiday. They get it again.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Now, here's Collins. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Young. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Second shot opportunity. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Young.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Clint Capella. Donnie's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Williams in for Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And it's done in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Dunn's got his second basket.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 3. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Portis. Williams kicks to Gallinari. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And the Hawks making a change here. Fernando's checked in. Teague, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here's Teague. Pass to Forbes. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Passes it to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here is Forbes, following the score by Lou Williams. Teague, the pass to Portis. It's good. Portis has got 8.
Beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
Now, here's Dunn, guarded closely, and the basket is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Forbes kicks to T. Back to Forbes. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The pass to Fernando. Done outside. Unloads from 9, and again it's Atlanta.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. From deep onto the Kumbo. 3/4 of play in a close game here. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 1-point game. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Holiday. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Capella dishes to Young. Here's Herter. Kept alive. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Middleton outside. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Snell, defended by Middleton. Snell, no good. Bucks leading by 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. On the wing, Holiday. Young with the steal.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And so they foul intentionally for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's DiVincenzo. The kick out to Lopez. Middleton outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Lopez finds Holiday. Middleton for 3. That shot off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Young from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Back to Middleton, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Here's Young. Gallinari trying to get open. Young's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday over Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young looking around. Can they get it? Atlanta again missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Bucks leading by 7. .122 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Middleton left side. Wide open. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Holiday finds Lopez. Young against DiVincenzo. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And it's the Hawks ball. They trail by 7. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition 3.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. They grab their own miss. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Shot's good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Fires for 3. Young's shot is off. No good. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on.
Hey, Kevin, with
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, DA. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Collins, Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. Thibault finds Harris. It's good. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It'll be a fun matchup to watch.
Here's Young. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Shot by Collins, no good. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside, Simmons. Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Harris against Collins. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now, here is Young. Pass to Snell. Back to Young. From downtown, it's hauled in by the 76ers. And so just over a minute and a half played. A three from Simmons. And the 76ers get it back. Harris finds Milton. Clock at 6. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. And Embiid gets it to go.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Now here's Embiid. Feeds it to Harris. Passes to Thibault. The dish to Embiid. Harris trying to get free, and Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
Young from deep three-point range. Again, Young missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Now Simmons. Now the pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 5 points so far.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man, 4 and 6.
And Simmons kicks to Milton. Simmons passes to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Embiid. The reverse. A shot by Milton, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Young against Simmons. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Young.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Simmons. No points in the game yet for him. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
When he forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And they take the lead.
Oh, good at shooting while in rhythm. Bogdanovich, his shot selection is one of his strongest traits.
Young dishes to Capella. Young passes to Capella. He kicks to Young. Launches a three. No good on that one. Good if it goes. He's off on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks ahead, up by 2. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Anthony Tolliver out there with Howard. Then it's Curry. Then there's Maxey. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And Herter gets it to go. 76ers trailing. Maxey passes to Curry. Howard with it. Back to Curry. Pass to Tolliver. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Tolliver the pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Gallinari outside. The Hawks working the ball around. Herter. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. Pass to Gallinari. Jacks up a 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Philadelphia shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Maxey. Outside, Green. Here is Tolliver. Back to Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Herter. The 3-pointer, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Tolliver. That shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. Inside, and Gallinari kicks to Hunter. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Hawks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. On the wing, Williams. And here is Okongwu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's stolen. And they're running. Green, the pass to Tolliver. Outside for Curry. 1:56 left in the first half. That gives them the lead. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Herter. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
There's the pass to Herter. Out to Gallinari. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers lead it. Tolliver dishes to Curry. Over Williams. Gallinari with the rebound. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Curry passes to Howard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
It's near impossible trying to match up with Howard's muscle. He makes scoring look easy, even though it's tough contact.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. Here's Herter. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Herter's got 5 points so far. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the...
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoy. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. Big fella, when he's up. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Philadelphia has possession. They lead by 1. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Bogdanovich out there with John Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Outside, Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Herter. No good from outside.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Simmons passes to Harris. Thibault kicks to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Milton with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. With the floater, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, here is Young. He's got 5. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 8.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Young with the steal. And the shot is good. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Milton kicks to Simmons. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Simmons. Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. And pushing it up Atlanta. The Hawks again in transition. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
You got to be very careful around Young. Yeah, he's clever at figuring out ways to swipe that ball.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game. Now, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Young against Simmons. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Simmons and then for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. And Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. Young, no good.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Harris misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Young. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 13 points.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Capella. One-on-one here. Hunter, the pass to Young. From deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the basket by Hill.
And Hill, very comfortable in the open floor. He can go.
The Hawks leading by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Young with no one around. Atlanta again missing.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And the turnovers will kill you. I mean, that's been their undoing thus far.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Lou Williams is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Young. The feed to Williams. And stolen by Howard. Green kicks to Tolliver. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Williams passes to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Here's Huerter. Off target with his 3. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Howard with the stuff.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Dunn attacking. Up and in on the layup. Dunn's got his first points in this one.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Pass to Green. And here's Maxey. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Shake Milton. Simmons is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done, refusing to take no for an answer.
And stolen by Dunn. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Maxey passes to Tolliver. Over Gallinari. Tolliver no luck. Atlanta leading by 6. Okongwu dishes to Snell. Gallinari wide open. And it's off from three-point range. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
knocked away. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Gallinari. John Collins comes in for Tony Snell. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Lou Williams. The 76ers trail by 6. And a deep three from Curry. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Dunn. Here's Fernando. And that one drops. Fernando's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Maxey passes to Howard. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And finished off by Collins.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So both teams changing it up here. Simmons against Young. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Herter, defended by Milton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Herter, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Harris. Here's Simmons to end the run. He gets it in there.
Oh, he's a supreme competitor. Simmons, he creates second-chance opportunities with his hustle.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pushing it up. Puts it up from 12. Bible finds Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Simmons passes to Embiid. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. The 10-footer. And the jumper is good. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Here's Harris. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
Young for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Atlanta.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Well, he had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
Young against Simmons. He feeds it to Harris. Over Young. Bible, the pass to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. To the left side wing. And here's Collins from outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Middleton the pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Middleton outside. Holiday looking over the floor. Back to Middleton from past the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Thibault. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Now here's Simmons. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. They get it back. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
Now here's Simmons. The pass to Harris. Now Milton. Shot left block. And good that time.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Lopez against Embiid. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Now here's Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo. And here's Milton. Here's Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Harris has got 6. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
this is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Forbes. That one drops for him.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
On the wing, Green. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Green out there with Howard. Then there's Hill. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. Here's Howard. Pass to Curry. Now here's Maxey. From outside off the mark. Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tucker finds Portis. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Passes it to Tolliver. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely, and it's Howard finishing it off.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can, and he's pretty good at it.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Howard. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Curry. Off target on the 15-footer.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Curry with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Green in the post. Guarded by Tucker. Shoots over Portis. The second effort. Howard. That's good. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Connaughton passes to Middleton. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Pass to Connaughton. Middleton right side. 14 feet away. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry kicks to Green. Offensive rebound. Howard dishes to Tolliver. No good with the elbow jumper. Bucks trail by 6. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Hilton the pass to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount.
Oh, what a dunk! How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. On the pass to Milton. Count it. Good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Left side out of the Kumbo. Feeds it to Lopez. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he sinks the second.
And, you know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it. He passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Shot from the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so that's the end of the first half. 76. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. They had... And...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Nora in at the small forward spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Down low. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He is actually 2 hands full inside, and Lopez more than happy to take the trip to the line.
Both free throws good from Lopez.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Passes it to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Hey, this big fella, Joel Embiid, you've got to guard him out at the three-point line. This guy has a nice stroke. You cannot sleep on him out there.
The kick out to Holiday. Mora, the pass to Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. Thibault finds Embiid. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 8. Floats it up for... Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? It was beautiful.
What a punch.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now the pass to Harris. Back to Thibault. To the inside. Shoots it up. The shot is good off the backboard. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Middleton against Green. And Middleton kicks to Portis. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Howard. Outside Curry. Howard in the post. Working on Portis. Howard kicks to Curry. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Tucker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tucker's got 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Howard, the pass to Maxey. Back to Howard. The 19-foot shot. They grab their own miss. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. Can't hit that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here is Forbes. Kicks it down to Middleton. Good on the triple. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Passes to Green. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Green right back at you with that 3.
And Holiday kicks to Forbes. That one wide left. The 76ers leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Middleton. Pass to Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Tucker's got 7 points in the game.
The dribble drive once one of Tucker's weaknesses. Now he's refined it and added it to his arsenal.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Embiid. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Hill, and it's Korkmaz at the shooting guard position. Howard finds Harris. Back to Howard. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Missed inside.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Bucks trail by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
The slashability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive cutting mentality.
Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. The pass to Middleton. And stolen by Thybulle. Simmons passes to Thybulle. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
Here's Harris. Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks trail by 6 to the middle.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Middleton against Harris. Embiid wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. That one goes. Count it. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead. The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Embiid, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. Embiid with the steal. Harris looking it over. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 6-point game. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. 23
seconds left to play here in the fourth. passes it to Embiid. Over Giannis. Again, Philadelphia.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
For three, Middleton. It's hauled in by Harris. So Philadelphia wins it. A truly all right, David. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Down their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Okongwu is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Hunter. And it's Williams at the 1. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Giannis. He kicks to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Williams. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And too long on the shot. And here's Atlanta. Hunter kicks to Okongwu. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Six on the shot clock. Back to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Middleton outside. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Searching for their first points of the game.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Lopez outside, kicks it to Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Nice move, and the layup is up and in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Williams with the ball, out guarded by Giannis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Holiday, no one around him. Middleton left side. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Okongwu. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Bogdanovich wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Lou Williams.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Here is Forbes. Kicks to Tucker. Picked him clean. And pushing it up Atlanta. The Hawks again in transition. Snell, the pass to Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
2 on none. No one back to stop this. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Dunn dishes to Capella. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 9 points for Clint Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Here's Connaughton. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here. So
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point. Here is Forbes, defended by Young. Here's Connaughton, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick, going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal. And his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Forbes, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. The Bucks working the ball around. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Hunter comes in for Gallinari.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Holiday against Young. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Collins with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Bucks trail by 9. Middleton outside. Takes the 3. They get it again. They get a hand on it. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call, you know. Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Young from outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track. .106 left here in the second.
Middleton looking it over. Pass to Giannis. Stolen by Collins.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Outside Holiday. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's 9 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Lopez with the steal. Here's Giannis. Bucket is good. And now it's only a 5-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
Outside Holiday. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we read.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points and the greatest... Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clint Capella has been sensational.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. They've got Tony Snell. Clint Capella is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's done in at the 1 spot. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. High post Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Here's Giannis. Holiday trying to free himself up. And Giannis gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Hawks working the ball around. Snell dishes to Capella, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Alinari comes in for Tony Snell, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Williams. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Over to the wing. Here's Nwora. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. On defense, Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Holiday with the 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Holiday's got 5.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the 3-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
Capella. Forbes with the rebound. Bucks trail by 4. Holiday surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Forbes. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Lopez. Here's Nwora. And the 3 off target. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Floats it up for Giannis. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Huerter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Forbes. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Holiday buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Dunn passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Pass to Forbes. There's the three. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's the break, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Okongwu, and it's bogged up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Chris Dunn. Here's Young, banked in off the glass. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here is Teague. Passes it to Tucker. Outside Teague. From outside the arc. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Teague against Young.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot two at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 7. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. PJ Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the two guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Back to DiVincenzo. The pass to Connaughton. For three, Middleton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Williams can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Pass to Connaughton. And here is Portis, defended by Young. Now, here's Okongwu. Not a lot of room. Snell kicks to Young. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with them.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Middleton, and he makes good on the layup. Middleton's got his first points of the night.
Staying confident in the paint, Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Young drives in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch. Shot selection right now for Middleton is superb.
Young against DiVincenzo. Young's shot is off. Bucks trail by 8, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Now here's DiVincenzo. Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis left side. Here's Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Here's Giannis, and it's good for 2.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Young drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. And so Young nails them both.
In the 2018 season, as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alinari comes in for Bogan Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis for a 3. Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young passes to Huerter.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, it's always surprising to see him miss from there.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Middleton outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Giannis. Portis trying to free himself. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter. Young taking his time here. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Bucks trail by 8. Portis, the pass to DiVincenzo. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Portis. Gallinari with the steal. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Young, no good. On offense here, the Bucks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. Atlanta also making some changes here. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Middleton can't get it to go.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
The three from Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks making a change here. Good on both. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
A valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, they've got Collins. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward. Now here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Capella against Embiid, and stolen by Bogdanovich. 4-on-3 break. It's stolen by Harris. Thibault with the ball. And here is Simmons. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Young with no one around. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. but that does make it a tougher shot.
A nice shot by Harris.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
Young for three, and he's good on the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Simmons against Young. Outside, Simmons. Feeds to Embiid. Clock at 6. Simmons passes to Harris. Embiid kicks to Harris. Drills the elbow jumper. Harris has got his second bucket.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
Lined up there for Bogdanovich. And now Philadelphia on the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the 76ers, Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Williams to the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Pass to Embiid. 1:43 left to play here in the first. The Hawks trailing. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Here's Herter. Fires from 14. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the pass to Green lets it go from deep. The three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
Here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes to Hunter. Here's Okongwu to the right side. Herter passes to Okongwu. Excellent D from Howard. The 76ers leading by 4. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Kevin Herter. Now here's Curry from deep. Gallinari with the rebound. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Poked away and stolen by Okongwu. Not going to go that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Philadelphia ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Okongwu. Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Williams at the 2 spot. Simmons against Dunn. Pass to Herter. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Harris. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Embiid. Right side Simmons over Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gallinari.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Here's Herter. Gallinari on the wing. Takes a 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Okongwu kicks to Dunn. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers leading. That's tipped. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Herter. Jacks up a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hilton the pass to Thibault. He kicks to Harris. Done outside. In the corner. Herter with it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's stolen by Curry. The numbers in their favor. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
Young outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Trying his luck from deep. Maxey, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Here's Tolliver. And that one goes long.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Young, right side, kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz, he's checked in for Tolliver. And it's Hill in for Maxey. Curry passes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got 5.
Nice look for Danny Green there, taking charge. You love the leadership he's brought everywhere he's gone.
Young from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep three-point range, and that'll do it for the first half. Game time. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Williams looking around. It's stolen by Milton. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Snell dishes to Williams. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Simmons passes to Embiid, shoots over Capella.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Floats it up for Williams.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 2-point game. Capella kicks to Young. From past the arc. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Williams. And it's done in for Trae Young. And the 76ers also making a change. Hill's checked in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
From 13 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hunter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Simmons dishes to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Harris passes to Embiid. Back to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Another shot, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Embiid, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Embiid's got 8 points.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now, here's Dunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Hunter. And Embiid with the block. Here's Capella. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Hill kicks to Thibault. No good on the triple.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Herter, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Fluid athlete, good hops. If Herter can continue to do that, watch out.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. To the left side wing. Capella inside, defended by Thibault. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lob pass to Capella. And no good that time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's John Collins. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Collins is right there.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now Green. Curry deciding where to go with it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Young outside. Goes up to the stripe. Green for 2 points. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Axie passes to Green. There's the feed to Howard. And stolen by Okongwu. Collins trying to break free. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Outside Curry. Bobbed up there for Green.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Young. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Axie passes to Curry. Kicks to Green. Now here's Curry. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 10. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. And there's the pass to Snell. Offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 12.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Simmons. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now, here is Young. From deep. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Lets the three fly. The putback and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Simmons, and the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
In the corner, Snell with it. The tray. That falls. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Here's Young. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now, here's Thibault. He's covered closely. Here's the dish to Harris. Here's Embiid. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Inside, Capella kicks to Snell. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Young from outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it. That was huge. You need a bucket? Who do you go to? A guy with a lot of skills and heart, Tobias Harris.
To the wing on the left. 3-pointers. Snell kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the side of our broadcast tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Thibault. And the jumper from down low is good. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Milton in the corner. Embiid, the pass to Milton. Embiid drives in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Middleton, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Harris. Over Holiday. Here's Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Jumps up. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now here's Simmons. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
You know, got to stay down on the pump fake. You've heard me say it multiple times, guys. When Simmons gets you in the air, the rest of it is easy for him.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch. Yeah, that pull-up jumper by Harris shows his ability to create offense for himself, and that's what all great scorers can do.
Middleton against Harris. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. No good there. Good D by Embiid.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That shot, no good. Here's Lopez, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo, and Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And here they go. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Harris's shot is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Thibault. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. Simmons passes to Thibault. Milton with it. Top of the key, Harris. Poked loose. Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Down low. Here's Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. Drew Holiday is checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Howard. Left side Curry shoots over Portis. Here's Howard. Forbes with the rebound. Here's Connaughton. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Curry. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, they love to see that kind of defense from Forbes.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers on top. They lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know when
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Holiday. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. Here's Connaughton, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Curry with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Lets it go. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Maxey. They kick it out to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Howard misses. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. Here is Forbes. Now Holiday still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now the pass to Tolliver. Buries it down low. And the 76ers lead by 4. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And Holiday is right there. Holiday's got his first basket.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee. All going up court. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Curry passes to Howard. Back to Curry. He kicks it to Howard. It doesn't go for him. Giannis with some nice D. Bucks have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Pass to Forbes. Here's the lob into the Kumbo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Howard, the pass to Tolliver. Howard trying to free himself up. Tolliver with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. He lobs it up, and Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chants.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Bad.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Lopez, 4 on the clock. Middleton against Harris. Middleton can't get it to go. 76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Simmons' shot is good.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
The Bucks trail. Outside Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. The feed to Lopez. Embiid with the steal. Here's the lob for Harris. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Middleton, the pass to DiVincenzo. A miss that time, would have put him up. Here's Simmons. The rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And they pick up 2. Simmons got 4 this quarter. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holiday with it. Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. Lock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Simmons looking it over. Lopez with the steal. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Here's Middleton. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Boy, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside. Oh, oh man. And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
Giannis left side. And stolen by Simmons. One-on-one here. Here's Thibault, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Korkmaz, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Hill. To the middle. Stolen. And oh, here we go. Hill. Nobody back. They kick it out to Green. DiVincenzo against Hill. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Over Middleton. Here's Howard. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. For the tie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now, here's Maxey. Fires from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we wrap up the third, and looking to be an exciting. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. Buries it from three-point range.
The super fast release of Jeff Teague, and incredibly lethal catch-and-shoot player.
And here's Maxey. Curry looking it over. Green against Middleton. Green dishes to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Forbes. Off target from outside. 76ers shooting 43% from the field. Curry is inside. Count it.
He's becoming more comfortable in tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
Outside Teague. Here's Portis, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Outside Teague. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Curry passes to Tolliver. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Simmons. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. It's good. Simmons got 10 points here in the second half.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Here is Forbes. Lopez outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Forbes. Over Milton. Forbes can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Harris. It counts. And the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that one's good, Simmons. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Teague dishes to Lopez. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's the lob for Harris. Back to Thibault. 76ers moving the ball around. Hilton the pass to Embiid. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
Here's Forbes. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Back to Connaughton. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Teague kicks to Forbes. To win the game. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.